Assalamu alaikum students. Today we will study light and dark. Light is a form of energy. Here are sources of light, some of the natural and some of the man-made sources of light are available. For example, sun, natural source of light, fire, star, and lightning are the natural source of light, and lamp, bulb, torch, candle, or siren are man-made sources of light. Where does this is a siren sensor? Where does light come from? Light come from the natural source of light. For example, sun, stars. We can say firefly, and some of the sea animals, they also produce light. And artificial source of light that are made by the human being, like the bulb, tube light, or other artificial sources of light. Here natural sources of light like star, volcano, lightning, and firefly. Examples of Observe the examples of natural source of light: sun, stars, and firefly. We can observe this. Artificial sources of light are candle, bulb, tube light, lamp. Now here producing a light and reflecting light. Some of the materials that produce light, they are the luminous material. Like sun is luminous, your traffic lights, torch, luminous material, and bulb luminous material, lightning luminous material, fire luminous material, and a candle luminous material. And reflecting, those materials that block the light and reflect back. They do not allow the light to pass through them, like rock, like different type of toys, football, your LED, like your art, or we can say this musical instrument, and swings, crayons. They block the light and they are known as the reflecting material. Here materials can also be divided into three categories. Some of the materials are transparent, that allows light to pass through them, like water, like glass, like some of the plastics. And a translucent material, some of the materials allows some light to pass through them. For example, some of the plastic, some of the translucent glass, and a paper is also translucent. And opaque material, they totally block the light. For example, rocks, things made with rock, things made with rubber, things made with ceramics, things made with we can say with the soil, and all the human made material that are seen in this picture are the opaque material. They block the light and they create image. Here some more examples of transparent material, translucent material, and opaque material. Again, remember this, that transparent material allows light to pass through them, translucent material allows some light to pass through them, and opaque material block the light and they create image. Transparent objects allow you to see clearly through them. Some examples are that glass is there, or we can say magnifying glass, and water is there, we can observe. And why is it important for these objects to be transparent? Because they allows us to pass to see through them. That's why. And here we can observe that in the middle, transparent material, and it allows all light to pass through them. That's why no image is formed. Number one is translucent material that allows some light to pass through them. That's why light images are formed. And opaque material, last one. Opaque material that block all light and dark images are formed. Now look at the phenomena. Whenever we put a torchlight instead in front of the transparent material, it allows all light to pass through them. Translucent material, it allows some light to pass through them and light images are formed. And opaque material blocks the light and no light pass through them and dark images are formed. Again, they are giving example of transparent material like the window, translucent material like the sunglasses, and we wear it so that some light pass through them and we can protect our eyes in the hot sunny weather. And opaque material that block the light and make the images like your bag. And here they are giving experiment to us. What is that? Whenever we put paper plate in front of that torch light, what will happen? Some of the light pass through them, or we can see, or sometimes it block a paper plate are of different type. Sometimes they block the light, sometimes they allow some light to pass through them and we can see. And here is a small mirror that reflect light and it reaches to our eye and we can see the image. Whenever opaque material, they block the light like our body, human body, like the plant, they block the light and they form the image. They form the dark area, that is called image. Images are formed whenever a source of light is near to them, on the head or away from them. And these are the positions of that whenever the sun arises and look at it in the morning, how the images are formed. At the noon, when the sun is on your head, how the image is formed and what is the size of the image. And when the sun is setting, and how is the image is formed. Whenever source of light is we can say away from you, it makes the long images are formed. For example, the sun in the morning or in the evening, long images are formed, but the direction of the image is totally different. Why? Because the source of light, the direction of the source of light is different. When the sun is on your head, small images are formed. And look at this, we can observe the same images or shadows here in the morning, in the afternoon and in the evening. In noon, small images, and when the sun set, and the images are longer. And here we can observe that light reflect. What is the phenomena of reflecting light? That light strike to the object and reflect back and reaches to our eye and we can observe. For example, how and some of the objects, they allows light to pass through them. Look at it, here is a mirror and water. They are transparent and they allows all light to pass through them. And paper is translucent material, it allows some light to pass through them. And book is opaque, it doesn't allow light to pass through them. And here is pot, tree, and I think it is a hat or a bag, and they are opaque material, and they make the shadows. They doesn't allow light to pass through them. Next we will study electricity. Take care of yourself. Have a nice day.